Welcome folks to another workout. Currently 9 days out from a bodybuilding competition. Hit a new low yesterday, 174 pounds. And yeah, I was like 175 and a half on stage last time. I think I hit 172.9 at the end of my peak week before I started carving up. And I was pretty depleted after an hour and 45-minute swim, so that's part of it. Probably close to 175 normally, but yeah, I think I'm already leaner than I was at my last show, and I've got 9 more days to go, so we'll see what happens. Legs are getting a little more shredded each day. I've got yeah, the truck is loud. Got my workout stuff here today. For chest, I'm gonna do this new bench pressing where I do 6 sets. I keep the same weight, but I do 2 on incline at 30 degrees and 2 more at 15. I think it's 15 degrees, and then 2 more on flat. I'm gonna do some calf raises, leg curls, and straight arm pull downs for back. So 4 exercises. I'm gonna superset both of those. So it's gonna be the chest and calf raises, and then the back and leg curls. So I'm gonna get these warm-up sets started. If you got any questions, post them in the chat, and I'm here to help you out if you have questions on anything. Still warm up, so these don't count as part of my sets because these are warm-up sets. But, you know, just want to clarify for everyone. For the second warm-up. Diet's going pretty good. Yesterday, I think I swam for the hour and 45 minutes, plus I walked like 4 miles. So it was a pretty high deficit. I think I was at like a 2,000 calorie deficit yesterday, which is definitely more than I need, but it's not that high most days. But sometimes, you know, you get into it and just keep on going. Let's see, calf raises, get 20. Did lunges yesterday, and those were tough. I did 4 sets with 135 on my back. Got 12, 11, and 10. And that was tough. So it was a long day yesterday. I swam in the morning, then I lifted, then I walked. And I'm looking forward to easing up on the cardio. It starts to burn. But I've really been enjoying these workouts. You know, doing something different, not constantly doing legs push pull over and over and over again. Hitting a variety of stuff every day since I hit my quads pretty good yesterday with the what's it called? With the lunges. I'm just doing hamstrings today. Oh, and drinking my pre-workout, I had a scoop. I put in like half a scoop afterwards, but I've been using this this Janicky juice from Harder Than Last Time. It tastes pretty good. I like the Hussein mode one better. It's like an orange type flavor. And then I take this every day, creatine. Those are the only two things I take every day as far as supplements. Because, you know, I'm working out. If I wasn't gonna work out, I wouldn't take pre-workout. But I'm thinking about joining Rise as well as an affiliate because I like their protein powders better. And I just got, let me know if you've had this before, but I just got the other day at a gas station. I noticed Walmart has a lot of their stuff too, but this like clear protein, actually got one here. I had strawberry banana, I got from the gas station, and it was really good. But I saw this at Walmart, so I got this Country Time one, and I mean it's 100 calories and 22 grams of protein. Clear drink, so there's no like food colorings, at least in the ones I've seen so far. And I mean, when it comes to supplements, creatine's the same everywhere, pre-workouts. I do have a code if you want to use Harder Than Last Time stuff, it'll get you money off, but Rise is more widely available right now too. But I like some of their stuff better too. I'm still gonna use GO2 Max when I do cardio from Harder Than Last Time, and I'll just buy whichever creatine's cheaper. But let me know what you use down in the comments. Get next warm up here. Got 115 for, I don't know, probably like 8. Zoom in a little bit here. Scoot this back a little bit more. And I'm only going up to 175 for the bench press. What I was doing before, I started with 185 when I switched to this, doing the incline and then lowering the incline and then going to flat. But you know, as you get closer to a show like this, you get weaker. So rather than trying to maintain my absolute strength, which is just how much you can lift at all, I'm trying to maintain my relative strength, so relative to my body weight. So right now I'm about 175. So as my weight's been dropping, I've just been dropping the weight to match my body weight and using that as my metric for how much I'm doing my bench pressing. Man, this calf raise it burn. Just filmed a video yesterday on my typical daily diet, just a full day of eating vlog type of deal, to show how I've been dieting for this bodybuilding show. Got that. Get my 25s. So that'll probably be out in like a couple days. It's being edited as we speak. Oops. But I've been feeling pretty good so far as diet goes. Like, I'm not constantly thinking about my next meal. I'm definitely getting hungry a lot, but I just remind myself, like, hey, it's part of the process. You're gonna eat. You probably start feeling pretty hungry again within an hour, but you know you got enough protein. So then just let your body do its thing. Burn the fat. I don't really like eating the massive meals like I used to. I think that's right. Because I don't like my stomach feeling really distended and really full. So I've just been, you know, going with it. Make sure my math is right here. So we got 35 plus the 25s plus the 10 times 2 plus 45. Yep, 175. You know, getting tired and all that. I want to make sure my math is still on. Oh, we got some chats coming in. What's up, y'all? And Rumble folks, if you're watching too, I will be checking Rumble every so often, but I'm mostly focusing on Facebook on YouTube. That just goes to show my mind. Best exercise for rear delts. I mean, in my opinion, it's rear delt. If you have a pec deck machine and you can get on to where you're sitting and doing like this, it's what I use. I used to do the bent over rows, and I would do chest supported just on a bench so that I can't, you see people start swinging like this, but then that kind of keeps you in place. But the big thing is don't get more weight than you need, because then you're just gonna start going like this. You wanna, if you're doing bent over rear laterals, hold your arm as straight as you can, and you don't have to use as much weight. I have my seal row bench that I started doing it on, so I'm laying there and you can't cheat because you're just laying and doing it like that. But since I got this pec deck machine, you know, like with the fly machine, I can turn it around and do it this way. That's my favorite one because you can't really cheat. You're sitting there, it's comfortable, and you can keep your arms locked out straight and just do it. And I'm doing like 12 to 15 reps usually on my working sets. And yeah. Posing routine, I haven't picked music yet, which I'm 9 days out, so I should probably do that. I think I've got down what I want to do, hitting the main poses and stuff that I've kind of worked out. I'm actually, maybe tomorrow, I'll film the first one, but some posing videos. But I'm definitely getting leaner, that's for sure. Like I'm to the point again where you can like see veins going up through the abs, like depending on how you flex them. And they're showing up more and more in my legs and my quads, so that's pretty crazy. But I'll go over the poses I'm planning on in a minute after I get this next set in, and we'll see, because I'll be wanting some extra rest between sets. So 175, my goal is 10 reps or more. We'll see if that happens, how weak I'm getting. And this is at a 30-degree incline. Or maybe only 9. And that's why I'm not doing 185. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep it matched with my body weight. And I would usually, when I'm doing heavy bench pressing, put in my safeties, but this weight's not that heavy, so even if I can't get it, I'll set it down on my lap and stand up. And that'll be my punishment for not making the lift. That's 9. Now more calf raises. Let's see. 13 last time. So for posing, what I'm thinking right now is, I gotta figure out music still. There's this Frank Zane pose I've always liked, where it's just a side, kind of a mixture of a side chest, tricep thing, but coming out like this, the music starts, and get the leg here a little bit. Coming out to the side, bringing the arms up, and then going into a front double bicep, and then turning that to this one here with the leg, and you see the lat from behind. I'm just not very flexible, and it hurts my lower back to get that. Then going from that into the side chest, and then coming from that into the back double bicep like this, bringing them around to the back lat spread, and turn back around to side tricep, and then where you turn like this. Nice. Bring arm up, and that with the leg out, and then maybe coming into like most muscular this way, follow, and ending with the thigh and abs pose like this. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I gotta pick some posing music still for that.
It can be polar bear or a bear, but then when I put the nose on, he looked like a walrus. So then I turned him into a walrus. But
That's cute.
I made the head by myself, but I did the first part of this part.
But if y'all have any suggestions for posing music, last time I used the Immigrant song from Zeppelin. I like the older 60s, 70s rock. Let me know in the comments, and I'll check some stuff out. I'll try to make a choice, because I need to do that soon. All right, let's see if I can bust out another 9. That 115 felt so light, then all of a sudden, you know, you throw on 60 more pounds. I guess it's 50% more weight, but it was like, oh my goodness, this feels heavy all of a sudden. Which is funny, because it doesn't feel that heavy once I get to flat. Lightweight, baby. But I also know, like, I'm not sitting here trying to chase numbers, because I know I've done this before. You're going to get weaker towards the end. So I'm just enjoying getting a pump and working out. See the veins pop. Make sure I'm stimulating my muscles enough to not lose them, because that's the goal here. Burn fat, not muscle. You can drop weight easy, but you don't want to be dropping muscle weight. All right. I had to take the weight off anyways to lower this. I thought I'd be able to get that last one though. And I'm gonna have a mark on my stomach. solved. Hey baby, you okay?
I'm bleeding.
Where are you bleeding?
I'm scared.
Did you put a Band-Aid on already?
No.
Well, you want to get a Band-Aid and bring it here?
She's not bleeding, Mom, so she can't have a Band-Aid. She's not. But she's saying she is, but she thinks she is.
Okay, well, if you're not bleeding, you don't need a Band-Aid, honey. But you do. Let me see.
She just randomly said that she was, but it's just.
My mama didn't start bleeding.
Okay. Take a look. Come here. Where? Let me see your leg. Yeah, that's not bleeding, honey. You just broke the skin a little bit. It's already stopped. You're gonna be fine, okay? All right. Kids are funny. That girl always wants to put Band-Aids on. What's on the board? That used to be how I kept track of all my lifts, but then it got to be kind of a pain because when I'd go off on a trip, I'd have to take pictures of the board to see my lifts so I could try to match them. So I just started keeping track on my phone. You can see I've got like all my different lifts on there with the weights and reps, like pec fly machine, 30-degree bench, 15-degree bench, leg curl, leg extension, squat, all that stuff. So I can just easily pull it up on my phone, see what I did the last time on those lifts, and then have something to shoot for there instead of taking pictures and all that. It's always ready to go. Man, that hurt my bicep a little bit. Ow. Okay, get this next set of calf raises in between. So I'm gonna bust out like another 13 or so. Five. Eight. Another swimming day tomorrow, except I'm definitely not swimming as long as I did before. I did a new PR of 3.5 miles, or no, sorry, 3 miles. Took an hour and 45 minutes of nearly non-stop swimming. So that was a bit much. The outside of my shoulder started hurting a little bit towards the end. I'm gonna stick with 2 miles now, which takes me about an hour and 10 to 15 minutes depending on how quickly I'm going. But then I'll, you know, if I'm feeling good when I get to 2 miles, I might do another half a mile, but an hour and 45 minutes is a bit much. And I was pretty hungry yesterday too, so there's that. Oops. There's that. Man, that kind of hurt my bicep a little bit with that weight, getting it down. Trying to decide if I should I wanted to check my blood work to see your testosterone levels, like before, you know, at my normal body weight, and then, you know, being 10 pounds-ish lighter for this bodybuilding show. and see how much it makes my testosterone go down, because you always hear people say, you know, it affects your testosterone. I don't really feel a lot different aside from being hungry. So I'm kind of interested to see what it would be. But I don't know if I should do it before the show, like on Wednesday, and the show's set Friday, or wait till after. Because then you got issues of like, I'll be plenty hydrated before, but afterwards I'll probably have to wait a week just to get back to normal as far as fluctuating water intake and retaining water, and then getting back to normal. Although, kind of thinking, I don't know, I want to do before, but then I don't want to have, if I get bruised or something, it hurt to flex. But then also if I do it afterwards, then that gives me an incentive to not binge on anything and try to just keep my food intake close to the same. Thanks, dude, appreciate it. All right. So now the bench is down to 15 degrees. So it's getting early. Anyone having audio issues? Let me know, because I can't tell. All right. So now we're at 15 degrees. So it'll be easier. Hopefully I'll get at least 9 reps, maybe 10. Okay, felt pretty good. 11. So there we go, 11 reps. Okay, now some more calves. Gotta get those calves. And it's easy for me too to just bounce through these. See people do it all the time, but just like any other exercise, you wanna get a good stretch, full range of motion, push the weight all the way up, and really feel the calves burn. All the way down, all the way up. 5. 10. 11. 12. Come on. Is he sleeping? Tired boy.
You have like all the sleep while sitting here with me. All the sleep.
That's 14 there. You hot? What? Are you hot?
Huh?
Are you hot?
Very hot.
You can leave them there if you want.
Well, I'm sure you
Well, if that's on. I mean, I'm gonna be working out over here. I just meant like if you're gonna have that on, it's kind of loud for, because it's like a constant. I mean, if the sound machine's off, because it's a lot of static, constant static. Baby's been sick, and he keeps coughing a lot, hacking stuff up. It's kind of sad to watch. Creatine. It's the one I'd recommend for everyone to take. Essentially what it does is it converts ADP to ATP, used for energy. You hold more water in the muscles, which your muscles are made up mostly of water, and that helps you to push a little harder. When you're working out, maybe get an extra rep or two. You don't need it. I didn't start taking it till I was in my 30s, but it's a pretty proven supplement. And yeah, it's harder than last time, but I mean, I've got a code if you want to get a discount on it, but really, pretty much any creatine, it doesn't matter where you get it, except the Walmart brand. I wouldn't get that because I got it and it made me break out. And every other kind I've tried, I've been fine, so I don't know what kind of additives they have. But yeah, I'll throw this in the chat too. 15% off. Like I was saying at the beginning, I'm thinking about joining Rise's affiliate program because I like a lot of their protein powders and stuff there. I don't really like, I mean, I get the vegan stuff because I like the texture of it from Harder Than Last Time, but all their protein powders have casein mixed in, which makes it really thick because it's designed to be used in recipes, and I just don't like, if I have it, it's usually thrown in some oatmeal or like mixing up in a drink, and I don't like it really thick like that. I just want to drink it real quick. That's why I like the Rise Clear stuff that I had. That I got at a gas station the other day with strawberry banana, and it was really good. It's like a fruit drink. 22 grams of protein and 100 calories. It's a pretty good deal. Doesn't make you feel really full or bloated or anything. So I got some lemonade ones at Walmart the other day. All right, so I'm doing one more set like this on the 15-degree incline, and I'll do 2 more sets flat bench. And I got one more set of calf raises before I move on to the leg curls. Oh, 10. Oh, there we go. I'll write that down real quick. Got 10. All right. This may be my last bench pressing I do before the show, because I cycle through all my different chest exercises each day, but the next time I do bench, I'll be doing with dumbbells. I usually use the 80s and do the same thing. A couple sets at 30 degrees, a couple at 15, and a couple flat. So by the time I get to flat bench again, or to barbell bench, it'll be time for the deload workouts leading into the show. about doing this by myself. If I had someone here with me, I'd just each get on one side of the bar and lift it off with the weights on, but I'm not about to try to upright row 175 pounds and hurt something. That's ready. Get last set of calf raises here. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. All right. Go. It's getting kind of cloudy out here. It's pretty crazy seeing every day a little more of the legs just really starting to stand out. And especially next week when I get dehydrated, it makes it stand out even more. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so 13 there. That's all the calf raises. Let's see, where are my leg curls? There we go. Pull a bunch of weights off there. But I'll be using my leg curl machine. Guess can turn this a little bit now. Right over there. Rip Fit leg curl. It's a good machine. I've really enjoyed it. For that and leg extensions. But again, if anyone's joining in, you got questions on anything, post them in the chat. I'm monitoring that between sets and what's it called? Same thing on Rumble. What's up, babe?
Have a snack.
Yeah, honey, you can have a snack if you're hungry. Kids like eating a lot. 2 more sets of bench. So I'm gonna do the first, just 175, and the second one I'm gonna do a drop set. So I'm gonna do as many as I can again, and then pull the 25s off and keep going. Just to get a good pump. I like doing drop sets. So go ahead and get this first set of bench down. The other day when I had the dumbbells, I sat down, I wasn't paying attention, right on the, where the cushions meet from the butt pad and the back pad, and rolled my tailbone on the metal. That didn't feel good. So watch out when you're doing this. Lightweight. That last rep, oh, was harder than I thought it'd be. But I got it. Let's move this over here. That was 12 reps. Get a little warm-up set here. All right. Ten. 15. Oops. Pull this out from the wall a little bit. Getting a little bit claustrophobic. Now it's getting brighter. That was 15. Okay. What do we got? Hey there. How much pounds is that? On the bench, it was 175. On that thing was 125. Granted, if you're gonna compare that machine to like normal leg curl machines, it's probably more like 90 from most machines I use at the gym, the weight plate ones, the stack ones. So yeah, probably like 2/3 of whatever I'm lifting on that's what I'd be using at a normal gym. It's kind of a plate hog. Hey, new here, just watched a video on Turk, gonna try it and love the way show tracking it. Honestly, I wouldn't suggest using Turkesterone. I don't know how many of the videos you've watched, but my most recent one shows how it raised my cholesterol a lot, and I really don't suggest using it. I don't know what your training's like or what you do, but I mean, basically I just made an Excel spreadsheet for mine, or numbers. I use the Apple program. But the way, the progress I got from strength, I noticed I gained a few pounds and looked leaner, maybe the same leanness or maybe slightly leaner, but I mean, the strength progress isn't any different from what I would expect without it. It's kind of expensive, and the blood work shows it's not good, at least in my case, it's not good for my cholesterol. So my cholesterol went up by like 50%. It went from 90, my LDL cholesterol, to 132, which is really high. The high end of the range is 99. And the ApoB, which is a measure of the actual bad LDL particles, went up from the low 70s to 82, and then when I came off, my LDL went back to like 87 and my ApoB was 70. So it definitely raised my cholesterol. But yeah, I mean, it's literally just a spreadsheet. All I did was title certain things and put in the numbers. There's no formulas or anything in there. I was just tracking it. Not saying, don't use it, but I just want people to be aware. If you're going to try it, know that it is going to affect your cholesterol. And what that means is faster plaque buildup in your arteries, which pushes you closer to a heart attack faster. And I was doing just as much cardio, eating the same stuff. I want to be able to say it's a good product to use. It did seem to work slightly, but for the benefit it gave me, the progress over what I would expect natural, it's not worth the money to me. No, it's not. I mean, if you're thinking if you're wanting to be natural and you're thinking any supplement is going to be something amazing, it's not. It's doing this every day, every other day, pushing yourself hard, tracking your lifts like I do on my phone. So every time you go, you're shooting for something more reps or more weight. Over time, I mean, 5 years is what's taken me to get to where I am now from when I first started really training, and I've gained like 25 pounds of muscle maybe in that time. Creatine is probably the best one that's most researched that really doesn't do anything to your health. But nothing's gonna do anything amazing. It's just consistent diet and training, progressive overload. Following a program, not constantly switching it and pushing yourself, good form and all that. All right, last set of bench press here. So I'm gonna do as many as I can again, then I'm gonna strip the 25s off and keep going. Do a little drop set action here. It somewhat pains me to say that because I am an HTLT affiliate, but so many times I'm not just gonna suggest things to people so I can make money off it. I'm only gonna use what I would use and recommend what I would use. And most of the stuff on the website I wouldn't recommend. And I actually have videos on all the things from the company that I think are a waste of your money. I like doing that last drop set because it really starts to burn. You need more snacks?
No.
That's surprising.
Are you done eating the bar?
Yes, but I'm gonna be at the table here.
I want to do pull-ups.
And do some before I set it up. Oh, that's loud. Watch your ears. Oh, that's loud.
Hey, watch Dad.
Okay. I'm watching. Don't just drop. Let yourself all the way back down before you drop. Because you get stronger still on the way down, controlling it.
But do you know, are you able to do, like able to do a pull-up and then be here?
I don't know. What do you mean? Like just stay there?
Like just go to there, you don't have to stay there, but go to there.
Probably.
I don't think I can.
And then, all right, leg curls and pull downs. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. I just want to be real with people and not just act like I'm trying to make money on stuff. The pre-workout I'm using right now is this one. You know, like that Blue Lobster series. This is the Eric Janicki one. It's pretty good, but I tried the Hussein mode one and I like it. The taste better, but it works fine. I mean, it's 150 milligrams of caffeine in 1 scoop, so I just use 1 scoop. And then I do have some beta alanine on the side. Sometimes I'll add. I haven't lately, but I like that they're smaller scoops, so it's not like some of them, like the pre-pump ones. It's a really big scoop of stuff you got to put in there. And I like it not being so much. There's not an aftertaste or anything like that, like some of them I've had before. It makes it taste kind of gross. But yeah, those are pretty much all the pre-workouts. I've used the hardcore stem one. I like the 3.0 is fine if you find a flavor you like. The pre-pump kind of has a aftertaste that I don't like. But all the pre-workouts are good. And I was saying earlier too, like I'm thinking about joining Rise affiliate program. I've had their pre-workouts too. Like most companies, the pre-workouts aren't going to be much different from each other. So it's just like, use what you like.
Muscle up before you do that?
You mean do a muscle up for you?
No, stop.
You almost kicked me in the face, girl.
Sorry.
Trying to fight me? Okay, let me set this up.
You said don't just fall down, so I wasn't falling down.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I still want you to get down. Since my biceps have been hurting, this straight arm pull down has been just about the only back exercise I've been doing. Because as the name says, your arms stay straight, so it doesn't really hurt my bicep at all. I did do some dumbbell rows for the first time in a while yesterday, and nothing was really hurting, so I didn't go real heavy. I was staying in like 12 rep range-ish, so hopefully that's a good sign for the future. Alright, put my hat on backwards for this. This is the warm-up set for these. Doing 15 reps. Sorry, my butt's in your face. 5. 10. 15. 185 for 12. All right, see if I can handle that. So right now this is 125. 175. Yeah, 10. Found one. Guess I could have just thrown a 35 on there. Would have made more sense. Let's do that. Because I like the way it looks better. I only know math when it's on a barbell. 160, yeah, 185. There we go. Leg curls. I can really feel that stretch on my hamstrings. You gotta be kind of careful when you get to these last few weeks and you start getting really lean. Because the leaner you are, the easier it is to get injured. And I really don't want that to happen. So, try to be careful. 172. It's definitely hot out. I normally work out with my fan on over here, but I don't want to kill y'all with the constant fan noise. Let's see. I need a weight. 45 should work. Once I get over like 65 pounds on these, the weight pulls my body forward. So I hang some weight on my waist to keep me in place. That's 35, 50, 60, 5, 70, 72 and a half. Stick this on, hang a 45 from my waist, and it keeps me from falling forward so I can focus on doing the exercise. So we'll see how this works. Go. Oh man. Give it a second before I do some more leg curls. I do get tired a little more quickly now. So I take my time on these workouts. And welcome again to anyone new joining in. If you have any questions, post them in the chat. Check that and get back to y'all, help you out if I can. All right. Let's do some more leg curls. See if I can get another 11 or 12 of these. Got it. That was 12. That's pretty good. I'm usually more talkative, but it feels extra hot today. See what the temperature is. Something isn't working. Okay, let's try it again. 90 degrees. It's not crazy. But I am used to using my fan. So that probably makes a big difference. All right. Let's see what I can get out of this time. this weight back up. Lightweight. $13. One more set of leg curls and 2 more sets of the back. And that'll be it. Oh, man. Already walked 3 miles. Got a couple more to go. Gonna do a drop set on here. So as many as I can with 185. I'm gonna drop off the 60 pounds. Keep going. And just a reminder that sweating is not an indication that you had a good workout. It's just an indication that you're in a hot environment. Like I work out just the same in the winter, but I'll be wearing long sleeves and not sweating at all, so it's just a factor of your environment. I could be out here walking and I'd be sweating right now. All right. Let's get these last leg curls out of the way. It's gonna be as many as I can, drop off 60 pounds, and keep going. Raise that a little bit. Focus. Sometimes it's hard to tell when to stop on those. Ugh. Because like, at least on me, my hamstrings always seem a little tight. But I've got to like be careful between like, okay, they're just tight, it's burning, versus I'm really lean right now and it's tight and I don't want to make something pop. All right, just 2 more sets of these straight arm pull downs. I'm calling it a day. It's taking longer than I wanted. I've been trying to keep my workouts to around an hour. Granted, some of the time was spent talking and answering questions, which I like. That's why I do these. And the next one will probably be Friday afternoon, maybe Friday morning. I'll probably be doing dips for chest, maybe leg press. We'll see. All right, gotta get this over with. Quit being a pansy. Just do it. Just do it. One last set. And that'll be it. This last one's gonna be a drop set. Again, you notice I like drop sets. Eke a little bit more out of that last set. Give it about 1 more minute. Then I'm gonna go for it. when it comes to rest, I hear people say all the time, I was listening to Frank Grillo, a dude from the Marvel movies. It was pretty good talk. He was on Men's Health of all places, talking about how all these actors take steroids and stuff for their roles. They just don't talk about it, but he does. But he was talking about, I go to the gym, I'm in there 40 minutes, maybe max, push everything hard, no more than 30 seconds rest between stuff. And I'm like, that's cool, but when it comes to trying to get the most out of your sets and building as much muscle as you can and all that, rest as long as it takes to be able to hit your next set as hard as possible. Or else if you want to do less rest, you're gonna have to drop the weight. So if you're trying to do more weight, just rest more. General rule is like up to 6 times how long it takes you to do your set. So if it's a minute long set, up to 6 minutes of rest. That doesn't mean you have to rest that long, but up to that amount. I don't time my rest. I'm just like, okay, got my breath back. Feel like I'm ready to go, like right now. So let's go and get this last set done. Again, it's a drop set, so I'm gonna do what I can and drop about 20 pounds and keep going. That's all. That's all it takes, folks. It's literally just doing the same things over and over again. Progressively overload, adding reps, adding weight, tracking your progress, eating enough food, protein. You can take supplements, you don't need them. If you do, creatine's one I suggest. Some kind of pre-workout. Sometimes I just drink a Celsius drink, like some caffeine. Whatever gets you going, but consistency, and you'll eventually get there. I've gained like 25-ish pounds of muscle in the last 5 years. The majority of that in the first 3, and I've just been slowly adding on since then. And you gotta love doing it. You gotta enjoy it, that's what it takes. If you got questions, post them, I'll be checking back, and let me know. I'll answer them. More videos coming soon. I'll probably be back Friday. Later.